Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturner. A few weeks ago, Daniel Villarino put up a video with an hourglass and put a lot of spindle turnings around it. I looked for an hourglass, but instead of one that is full of sand, I found one that is full of iron filings. Now, you would not think that this does much, but once you put it on the base that comes with it, this generates a lot of very nice and a variety of designs. So, but do I want to encase this in a lot of very nice ornate spindles? I don't think so. In this case, I think simple is good, because what I want to see with this hourglass and play with this hourglass is to watch the different shapes and as the filings pile up with under the influence of the magnetic field. So this one will be a very simple turning. All I will turn is a little base to hide this ugly metal piece that came with it. Now, I've had questions recently about turning green wood. And generally when I think of green wood, I think of turning bowls, because that is a way to get good big stock for good big bowls. But in this case, I was given some birch a while back, and the piece was too small to use as a bowl. So instead of preserving it as in a bowl blank, I put this between centers and turned it into a spindle, coated it both ends and the entire length, in fact, with end-grain sealer, and labeled it and put it away. It has now been 2 years and 3 months since I did that. It is pretty dry. So another way to use green wood from urban forestry: turn spindles. You can still use it for your spindle turning. So in this case, let's make a new base for the magnetic hourglass. Use it as a desk toy to keep me busy during conference calls.
Fortunately, the spindle still has the center marks from when I rough turned it. I remounted it with the same centers. It has distorted some, but not a lot. It does not take much time to true it again. While I'm centered, I'm cutting tenons on both ends, one for now, one for later. Then estimate how much wood I'll need for the stand. Then start to part it off. I'm taking a little more to enlarge the parting cut into another mounting tenon. The remaining wood was small enough to twist the two pieces apart. Since I turned away the date and species name I had written, I'll write it again on the future piece. Now with the wood mounted in the chuck, I'm first cleaning up the end. Then size a very shallow recess for the original metal base that came with the hourglass. I need a larger hollow for the feet on the original base. This takes a little more to fit. I found it convenient to do some of the work from the back side of the lathe. The birch takes a cut very nicely. Now for the exterior. The wood looks fat and chunky. I want to reduce the bulk, but the size of the top is quite fixed. This will be a challenge to reduce the visual size. After sanding, I'm applying Mylands friction polish. Next, I'm reversing the stand into an expansion hold using just the itty-bitty recess I cut in the top for the original stand. There's not much of a rim, so I'm definitely bringing up the tailstock for support. I'll leave it until the last possible moment. Then it happened. A wonderful design opportunity. The short grain in the bottom rim shattered, sending pieces flying. I'm happy to have been wearing my face shield as several pieces impacted the shield. Fortunately, I'm able to cut away the damaged area to result in the smaller base that I wanted anyway. Then, hollow the foot and refine the edge before sanding, signing, and finishing. This is a great little desk toy, a fascinating show to watch during boring conference calls. At least there is something interesting on this end of the line. We'll see you again next week for another wood turning video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends. Always wear your full face shield. Goggles are not enough. Then keep on turning. Until next week, this is Alan Stratton from As Wood Turns.